it looks so dark. Oh my, why is my screen dark? You see that? I'm dark. Hey, can anybody see me? Oh, it's always something with YouTube. Hey guys, I'm here. I'm here and it's dark. Can't see anything. Maybe it's just gonna take a minute. I see I have some thumbs up. Okay, what's wrong? Yeah, we want to see. There we go. I somehow pushed something and blocked myself. Like, I didn't want to see anything, right? All right, I'm here. I hope you can hear me. I see I have some thumbs up and there's one person here. I'm going to take the sound off for a minute. I hope you can hear me. I'm here a couple minutes early. Actually, an hour late, but a couple minutes early. Maury had a procedure today, and I I helped out. I took her and brought her back. Crystal cared for the baby, and then I helped out. And I'm freezing, and I hope that's not going to keep up. But I'm here. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. It's my Tuesday evening jewelry sale. Hey, Shell. Yeah, 1 hour late. I'm here. Well, I am 55 minutes later than normally, but here I am. Hopefully everything looks okay. No makeup today. I have a red eye. I have to go get the pressure in my eyes checked to make sure. My daughter said to make sure there's nothing, like the pressure is not high, and I was told I needed to check, and I put it off because it was pricey. But I'm going to make my eye appointment, but this is me. I did put on a shirt, no t-shirt. I was going to wear a big Niagara Falls aquarium t-shirt, but it's a 2X, and it's almost down to my knees. That's how big it is on me, and it was huge. So I decided I put on a normal shirt. But I have a lot of beautiful jewelry this evening, ranging from, let me plug my phone in. I have some antique. I have sterling. I do have costume as well. And I think I have a decent variety. I actually have a nice lot of costume coming that'll be here tomorrow that I found I'll bring on Friday, along with whatever else I find on Thursday when I'm out. But welcome in, guys. I'll take requests when we get closer to the time. But this is my Tuesday evening jewelry sale. I'm usually here at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Today I'm here at 8 p.m. Eastern time because we had family, somebody I needed to help take care of something for my family. But hi, Lexi. So, bit better late than never, right? I am here. And how it goes here is I sell to anybody anywhere in the world as long as you're willing to pay the shipping. I use PayPal invoicing. I do charge $6 shipping here in the United States. And that is for the, I will mention this again probably. Maybe I should just wait, huh? Let's wait. Let's wait till 8:06 or something, and then I'll say it all. But how are you guys doing? I got really badly sunburnt. Like, it's going down now. And I got so sore. We walked 7 miles, and I typically, seriously, lucky I walk in 1 mile during the day. And my legs hurt so bad. I think it was worse because, whatever, we're not going to get into there because of the extra weight that I have. I'm freezing, and I hope it stops. We do have a flood warning here. I do have my internet on. I did make sure before I come on. But, yeah, the trip was fun. It was only 3 days, but we had a lot of fun. Got to spend some time together. And the falls is amazing on the level that we saw them. It was crazy, though, going up all the steps. There was somebody up there with a baby. It's going down now. You guys can see it, right? I, have no makeup on at all. Like, I have chapstick on. And I probably should have contoured under my face or something, but I don't care. I don't care enough, okay? I don't. Thank you, Tracy. Hi, Lexi. I did say hi to you. Yeah, I don't even think I have any Oliver, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt at all, but my one eye's red. I don't know if I got something in it, but they it was a hell of a lot of walking. Even her legs weren't even sore. I'm like, she'll walk 7 miles a day, but she's also 100 pounds and 15. Okay, Mom's hauling an extra 30 to 40 pounds easy on my frame, and my God, it was rough. But yeah, we were, it was so windy on on some of the levels. Hi, Gil. There was somebody had a baby, like a year old, you know. Well, probably about 2 or 3. I still call that a baby. You know, they're still babies, basically. But I was, oh my God, a baby. You know, I was like shocked. They called the one the hurricane level. And me and Eva avoided that, but there's a man standing up with a baby. The baby just has a blank, like, look on their face. Like, I'm like, what the hell has this baby been through? You know what I mean? That they're not afraid of, because it was really windy where the falls are coming down. Obviously, we weren't allowed. They built the steps up around the American Fall. The Canadian Horseshoe one, we got to go down there on the boat, but it was pretty cool. And it's close enough to get to, so I did say hi to you, Gail, right? Hello. So, you know, so we went. That's what we're going to do until I can afford a trip, like, to another country. I'm going to visit states surrounding me because it's affordable and it's completely possible. You can fly down cheap or you can drive. Who knows? The Italy trip will maybe come someday. I kind of doubt it. But yeah, the baby was just so, like, stoic. I mean, this was like, I don't even think he was Davey's age. I couldn't imagine Davey on, like, the water is like flying in your face and it's really like high winds. And hi, Jeannie. And he, I don't know, crazy. We did have fun though. Lots of eating. I started a diet. Kind of. I'm trying to control myself and make better choices. Should I say that? I'm not really dieting. I have to eat. I can't take care of kids starving, you know what I mean? I have to be fat. No, I'm joking. Hey, Leonore. Hello, hello. Okay, so Yenna's going to start at 10 after. I'm going to wait. I am having my second cup of coffee of the day. So we're at the dentist and they wouldn't let me leave. I thought that my daughter had a dental procedure. So I thought it was going to take a really long time. They were done within the hour. I'm out there praying and anxious and looking psychotic because they had to put her under. I was terrified. I know some people don't wake up, so I know I shouldn't think that way, but it happens. I was a nervous wreck, but it was done within an hour, but they wouldn't let me leave. They did let me run out really, really fast, and I got an iced coffee. And I ate half a bag. Oh, I really couldn't eat. But so this is really my real cup of coffee because I wasted most of that. But I'm set up with a glass of water out of my daughter won that cup. When we go to the church sales, she always likes to play the dime toss. I don't drink liquor. God knows Anna doesn't need that to be a little loose and crazy. On liquor, I'm so insulted if I don't know. Guys probably wouldn't like me at all. Even those that do. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with what I got. The one lot, that Amber lot, I did well with that. I got that online. And I don't shop online a lot. But this is the only thing I found down, and I don't usually buy purses, but I know this one's real. I can just tell. I got this little Coach purse, the only thing I found in New York. Me and Eva visited an antique mall. They were insane. They had this thing labeled as Art Nouveau, and it wasn't. I could tell it wasn't. And they said it was sterling, and I believe it was pewter. They had $145 on it. We could do some karaoke. You just have to make sure Anna goes to the bathroom right before she goes up stage and sings, because I might let loose if I laugh too much. And I love to laugh. I think you guys know that watch me, right? So this is what I found there. That's the only thing. It's a nice little vintage Coach purse, and it's in great shape. That's it. Eva got a furry blanket that she used without washing. No, I'm joking. She missed her furry blanket from home. I wasn't gonna. She's 15, you know what I mean? I didn't want her using it, but she insisted, so I was like, okay, go ahead, use it. She didn't get bed bugs. No bites. That's cute, right? That's the only thing I found. It is a crossbody too. So little leather vintage Coach purse. That's it. No jewelry at all, because all they had there was Goodwill, really. And they had the antique mall that was insane. Like I said, their prices were so high. And then they had a bunch of that You know, some of the jewelry you see at the some of the flea markets, and I'm not trying to be insultive to Indian people. I have a close friend, at least I used to consider him a close friend. I don't really talk to him anymore. And they have beautiful stones, but there's some of that jewelry coming from India, and I call it tin metal, tin silver. Let's call it that, okay? Because if you scratch it, it kind of tests the sterling, but it fades, and it's light, and it looks like a tin can. At least the modern tin cans that we get nowadays. They had that, and the price is really, really high. So yeah, nothing. I know that there is good stuff done that way. I wasn't near it, and I couldn't take the kid all over the place. We were there to visit the falls, and she really enjoyed herself. All right, we get started around 10 after. I guess I can get started with my spoo. I have 21 people here. Welcome in. I have a lot of fantastic jewelry. I did a couple shorts on it, showing what I have. But this is I'll start it as a jewelry auction. But if it doesn't sell and I show it a second time, I may do a buy it now just to sell the items. It's something, I do have some items I offered last week on Tuesday, and they're really nice pieces. I lowered some of them, like the Mike, I want to call him Miko Smith, but I do believe he's Mike Smith. I don't know. I have a Native American Navajo storyteller bracelet. Okay, we'll just say that. Miko or Mike. It's up in the air. The book's behind me. I'm not going to look it up right now. I can't remember. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Okay, so I'll get started around 10 after. And I do take requests, so if there's something you wanted to see, you can ask me. I find an amazing sterling silver Art Deco, a guilloche enameling, I believe it is, a dancing purse, like they would wear it on their thumb. It's compact. I have that. It's 67 grams, I think. I will be weighing and measuring as I go, because like I said, it's been busy, and I didn't have time to pre-do it like I do sometimes, and I fear you guys won't mind. Karen, it was fun. I got sunburnt, and my legs hurt. So we walked 7 miles, and my legs hurt so bad I couldn't walk the next day. The pain's finally going away. So tomorrow I can go out and walk. 7 miles is not that far. Well, they said that's vigorous exercise, and kid didn't get any pain from it. I'm like, okay. But I'm going to get started around 10 after. I'm just talking for a couple minutes here. It was fun, though. Thank you for asking. We enjoyed it. I wish it could have been longer, but it couldn't be. And where we were at, we would have had to have driven into New York or something a little bit further to do anything else, because we basically did what you could in that area. We spent an entire day. We went on the Maiden of the Mist in the wind Cave of Winds, I think is what they called it. And there's only so much you can do in that area. The park is pretty large, though, overall, when you're circling around. Thank you for filling that out for me. Yeah, there is a form up top for you to fill out. I'll get started with my little spoo here. My name's Anna, Vintage Jewelry Galore. I sell just about anything you can think of here on my channel for the most part. Occasionally gold, not big on that. But I sell vintage costume, sterling stone, a little bit of antique, mainly vintage. I do sell contemporary, I more modern as well. I don't care. If somebody likes it, I'll buy it and I'll sell it. I don't have any problem with that. Today I have a lot of amazing jewelry back here. I have amber, I have Native American, I have Tasco, I have a little bit of antique, I have some glass, I have some crystal, and I have some other costume as well. And what else do I have? There's some costume there. Lots of sterling silver, because I had a visit to my source on Tuesday, and then I've rushed, and some of it I couldn't bring. I have the chiming heart. I have the sterling silver earrings with the turquoise to Native American. I was able to figure out who they are. But anyways, see, I'm off track. Okay. It's going to be a jewelry auction. Is how it's going to start. My bidding is, I'm not, it's anything you want to bid, as long as it's not cents. Say I start something at 20, you can bid $1 all the way up. I doubt it's going to go up extremely high. If it is, I've started at a higher rate, but you can still do any increment you want. I'm not going to be picky on that, because you may not want to pay 105. Maybe you want to pay 102. I don't know. Hi, Nancy. So we'll start out as auction, brass or copper. I don't know. I have a Renoir copper pin. Hi, Irene. So yeah, it'll start out as a jewelry auction, and then any increments. I don't think I have a couple pieces over $100. The Art Deco purse, obviously, that's over $100, and there's a couple other pieces right around 100. But not a whole lot. Most of it's going to be 50 and under. Okay, but I have a lot of jewelry. I have mine, I have some of AC's, and I have two other consigners back here. I have a huge sterling silver bench bead necklace that hasn't sold yet at 106 grams. And some pearls, a little gold ring with diamond and pearl in it. I have that stuff back there. I have a beautiful moissanite ring as well. Charles and Cavard, I think is the name on it. But I'm getting off track. What am I saying? Fill out the form up top. Fill out that form, man. It's going to try to stay on track, okay? Hi, Sue. I'm going to try my best to stay on focus. It is only me. I do have Shell helping me a little bit here, but I know, she has a life, so she has to roll out. That's it. It's Anna. I'm pretty good and pretty quick in the mind, although I seem a little bit haywired. It's a good head, okay? I am able to think well. I'm a little crazy maybe, but I do think well. Hey, Suzanne. Hello, hello. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, fill the form out if you haven't, if you're new, okay? I will sell to anybody anywhere in the world. Bidding increments or anything that's not a cent, okay? I don't have any specialized type of thing. Maybe I should, but right now I don't. I use PayPal invoicing. I send the invoice tomorrow. I won't send it today. I ship on Mondays unless you want the jewelry sooner, ask me. There are two people who I have their jewelry. I have Elizabeth and Susan, if you guys are on here. Yeah, I ran out of tissue paper. It's in my kitchen, and I didn't get to the dollar store to get any supplement. And theirs isn't as good anyways. It's thinner. So, yours, I can get yours ready when I get up in the morning, okay? And get it out when me and Davey run out. But, shippings are on Mondays typically, okay? Unless you want it sooner. I have a sale every Tuesday and every Friday. 8 p.m. on Fridays, usually 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, but I'm here an hour late today because I had to do something. So, PayPal invoicing is I send you an itemized bill, detailed one. If not itemized, it's a detailed bill. If you don't have PayPal, you can pay as a guest. In the form, it asks for some basic information. It's pretty easy to fill out. It drops you into a spreadsheet, and I can look and see if I have, whoever on my list or whatever. So if you want to buy something, just fill that form out real quick while I'm blabbing here. So I have your details. Yeah, you can pay as a guest if you don't have PayPal. They allow you to do that. You just click on, you'll get the email, click on it. You can enter your information as well, like saying your address. They allow you to put in on the, when you're paying the invoice, you enter your address and everything, and they let you pay as a guest, okay, if you don't have an account. That's what I'm trying to say. What else? That's it, I think. I'm going to get started in just a minute. If I have any requests, you can ask me. If not, I'll just start showing things. I do have an air conditioning in the back. You're going to hear that. And I know that's a little loud probably, but I get hot and it's warm in here. Hear that? There it is. But luckily, I have a really loud voice. There's no need for a microphone here. Hopefully I sound okay. If it does get to you can't hear me, tell me. Turn your sound up. If it's too loud, turn it down. Okay? Like I said, I do have a loud mouth. Make sure you're in live chat. I'm putting myself in now so you can see the most up-to-date information. And you occasionally may have to refresh if things start to look a little wanky on you. Like you're hearing me talk after or before I'm showing an item or something like that. You may have to refresh. You can do that by signing out or pulling the line at the bottom of over to your right. Okay, that's on the bottom. Like when you click on it, you'll see red if you pull that all the way over. Okay, so I'm going to get started here in just a minute. Like I said, I have a variety of different types of jewelry. Do give me a thumbs up if you would. I typically give a prize away every hour and hour that on the hour that is not dictated by the amount of thumbs up that I have. I mean, it's to show my appreciation for you being here. Okay. So whether you buy or not, anybody could buy, can win, but I pretty much hold it until you buy something. Unless you never buy something, then I'll send it out, okay, eventually. Okay, but I usually wait. It's usually people that that purchase off of me who win, and I'm freezing up, and that is a really ugly look. Like for the look. I hope it doesn't keep doing it. All right, guys. Any requests? I don't have any requests at all. No requests. Usually it's requests. I didn't see any. So I have a tray of amber. I have some sterling silver rosaries. I have a lot of sterling, actually. Some of it's repeat, but some I didn't show last week. I have like 4 trays. I have an insane amount of jewelry here. What should I start with? Somebody guide me. Spirit lead me. Okay, I'm kidding. You know that song. But I also have this as well. I believe it is an aquamarine. She told this is a consignor piece. She said sell it. Well, I don't know if it's Danburite or aquamarine, but it's beautiful laser cut sterling silver, nice sized stone. All right, I can start with the amber. I have a lot of amber here. I was asked about the amber by a number of people, and I am going to just pull prices right out there in the back. No, I'm joking. And then I'll do sterling. Okay, so amber wise, I have rings. I have earrings. I have a beautiful pair of faceted earrings. I have this necklace. I've been had this, but look. I have this cuff. This is Desert Rose Trading. J. King. DTR. 925. It's signed right there, DTR. And we have a butterscotch. That looks like an egg yolk in the center. And then Baltic amber. Sorry, I'll give you a weight on it. This is a beautiful bracelet. Yep, I'll give it to you. Let me move my thing out of the way. Make myself some room. Give you a weight, just so you know how much it weighs. It's at 35.6 grams. And measuring across, I'll show you how it fits my wrist as well. It is right around 2.5. And it fits me well. Okay, all right, show. But I'm not gonna put it on the cone because that makes absolutely no sense. This will definitely fit up to a 7-inch wrist. Okay, it's at 2.5 inches. So I start this at it is J. King. Let me show it to you. It's in great shape. I did clean it. It could use more of a wipe up, but I did clean it up. Careful not to get anything on the amber, but it's in good shape. It did have some oxidation, some patina on it. So for the J. King, I will start this at 75. It is a Desert Rose Trading J. King. Beautiful sterling silver. What did I say? 35.6 gram bracelet. Gail's at 75. Thank you. It's a nice bracelet. The first bid is Gail's in first, Irene. If you can come in, whatever you want to bid. 80. Thank you. It's pretty nice, huh? It looks good on. I'll keep it on. 85 with Gail. Yeah, guys, I started it well under what it's going for. I picked up a lot. So, 85 with Gail. Thank you. Let's get some coffee in this body. 100 with Irene. I need that tape. Okay, 105 with Gail. Thank you. It's beautiful. Desert Rose Trading, J. King. We're at 125. Yeah, it's nice. Anna's not allowed to keep it. I do like it, though. I might keep the Storyteller. The Storyteller is... I'm offering that at more than half off, half the price. If anybody wants it. This one is J. King, Desert Rose Trading. We're at 125 with Irene. You know what? I knew it was Desert Rose Trading. I'm getting pretty good without seeing the back. I Googled it and it popped up. I was like, that's the bracelet. So this is why I bought a lot, but I got some nice stuff in here. All right, so I'm gonna do the whole amber tray. It's how we're gonna roll with it. Thank you for your bids, Irene. I'm gonna call this now to Gail for 130 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so yeah, this is a nice one actually. It's really nice. Congrats, Gail. I need one of those like happy like things. I don't know. I'm ringing the bell today. This is beautiful. I think it may be stirring. Okay. Congrats, Gil. So that went for 125. We'll just call it DTR Amber Cuff. Yeah, it's nice. There's a lot of nice stuff in here. I get lucky. I go and I search. This is a deliberate open shank ring. And how I can tell it's deliberate is it's smooth. If it was like broken, it wouldn't look like that. So this can be changed. This one's size 8 right now. And it is signed 925 on the outside. I'm not sure where it was made, possibly Poland or Russia. Oh, it did. Thank you, Irene. Every penny counts. I'm going to be paying for my eyes. I got to go get my pressure in my eyes checked. Seriously, I'm joking. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, hello, hello. This is beautiful. It glows nicely, too. Where's my... I may not be able to glow. I can glow it from a distance. There, you see. I can't do that. It's glowing nicely. Welcome in. This is size 8 right now. It has a deliberate open shank. I think you could change the size, but I'm not. I left it at that. That's what it looks like on this side. And on that side, it looks a little bit different. That's why I'm saying it deliberately. But it's a open shank ring. I think it's nice. It's at a size 8 right now. I'll show you that. I think it could go up bigger or a little bit smaller. Like you would have to like push it inward. I'd say not much smaller really. Probably a 7.5 to an 8.5. Because I don't think you'd really want to stretch it out. But right now it's at an 8. And that's not broken, like I said. They deliver it. Let me see how... Let me move it a little bit to show you. It's smooth. Okay, they deliberately made it like that. So this one, this is size 8. It's a nice chunk of beautiful amber. Cabochon. There's the back. This I'm going to start at 50, this one. It doesn't fit there on me. Actually, I wear it on this one. My fingers are so swollen. That's size 8. Beautiful burst. Sunburst, I guess they call it. I have a Native American one that looks cherry amber. It's a little bit smaller, a 6. It's really nice. This one's size 8 open shank. Let's see how far I can take it down. See, if I take it down to an 8.5, it's like, you can see it's not broken, it's smooth. But I would say a 7.5 to an 8.5. But I think we're going to pass on this one. I could squeeze it on my... Actually, I have it on that finger. It does. See how it has a little bit, like, of room for the... Like a, oh my god. I hope that stops. I don't want to have to start again. I think we're going to pass on this one. I like this one. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I have it all the way down to a 9, but it does open a little bit at that point. I mean, it's supposed to be sizable. I would do it at a 7.5 to an 8.5. Okay, we'll pass on it. I'm not going to squeeze it on my finger. It's tight. All right, I have more. I have, like I said, is there any sizes in particular? Or I'll just go through them. This is a size 7. Look how nice this one is. It glows as well. Nicely. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. This one is at a size 7. And I'm sorry that air conditioner is so loud. It gets hot. That's a nice cabochon. Look at that. Well, they call that a sunburst in there, I think. Or a burst. This one's really nice. Here's the back. The undercarriage is beautiful. The only marking I see on it is... I think it says 925 on the outside. Let me make sure. I hear kids like right in my yard. I'm gonna go out there and yell like Clint Eastwood. Get off my yard. It says 925 on the inside. This one's a size 7. It's got a good weight to it. The other one was, I liked the other one. I might squeeze it on my... This one's 10 grams. It is size 925 on the inside here. But that one's a size 7, okay? Or wait. Yeah, it is a size 7. This one I'll start at, this one starts at 52 as well. It's a really nice ring. Details. It's open in the back, and you can see this. On this one, it does, definitely. This doesn't have an undercarriage, but you know, the bottom is. This one, I guess if your finger could squeeze in there. My fingers are swollen. It's, well, I wear like a 7 now. It fits me. I used to wear 6 1/4. My fingers swell. But that's a beautiful ring, size 7. Hi, Deborah. I'm sweating. Sorry. Nobody's into this. We'll pass. Oh, wait. Deborah is. Hello. It's a beautiful ring for $50. I'm going to call it to you, Deborah. How are you doing? That's really nice. Sold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Thank you. And I know that says P sold. It's sold. Making P sold. Making my own words up. I have Native American ones really nice, actually. I like this one. I think I'll wear that big one on my finger. Until I sell it, this will sell. I have other ones. I have earrings as well. This is the Native American one. Look, it looks like cherry amber. Do have a little. This is an old ring, okay? This is from like the 70s. Look how beautiful the glow is on that. You see that dark? You're welcome. Thank you, Deborah. It has a nice green glow. This is like cherry amber, I believe. This is Native American. It is signed sterling on the bottom. Double shank, vintage. Okay, this is smaller. It's a size 7. I'll do this one at